Hi everyone, this is Maritza, and before I go off to church, glory hallelujah, Jesus saves, I want to put another dagger in my ex, who is absolutely off the chain at this point, and I'm going to do a video about her and others like her, because yeah, she's just a terrible, terrible human being. My goodness, they're just an awful person. And I just want you to know that, I'm an XX. And I'll always be. I was born a baby girl. I'm not a butch lesbian, no. I'm frilly. 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 If there was a word to describe Mark Angelo Cummings or Maritza Cummings, frilly would not be the word that I would use. Abrasive, rude, caustic, destructive, a tongue like a viper, V-I-P-E-R. And again, you need help with your spelling, dearie. It's like chameleon. Chameleon. C-H-A-M-E-L-E-O-N. It's like not chameleon. I mean, it's like, it's not Saddam and Gamera. It's Sodom. Like sodomy. Yeah, it's like that. Sodom and Gomorrah. It's like, you butcher the English language and you excuse yourself and you don't educate yourself. It's like you don't get to just, you're not educated. You say you are, but you're not. You act like you're smart, but you're not. It's like, I had to read to you. You don't even have the patience to read. And of course, yes, it's Aspergers. Yes, Maritza. It's Aspergers. Of course it is. I mean, you self-diagnosed me too. It's like, Lynna, you have Aspergers too. I mean, aren't you like obsessive about certain things, and aren't you this or that? It's like, look, no, I'm not. I am not Aspergery. I'm not on the ASD scale, spectrum, whatever it is. I'm not autistic. I'm not OCD. I'm just me. That's it. And I don't jump around. Like, some days I feel frilly. Some days I feel, like I want to be girly. It's like, when I think girly, I don't think Maritza Cummings. Just to be honest with you. It's like, what is it that's girly about you? I mean, you're a very masculinized person. And, this, globbing on like red lipstick all over your face and, making these little cutesy things, just talking so like, I'm a girl. I was born a girl and I'll die a girl. And those of you, Jay, and those of you, my ex, it's like, it's Lynna. You can call me Lynna. That's my name. You can use it. It's on our marriage certificate, actually. If you have problems trying to find it, that's my name. It's my legal name. And it's not legal fantasy. It's legal reality. This is the country we live in. And in this country, I am considered a female. So, F on the license, F on the Social Security, F on the passport, F on the birth certificate. It's what it is. I transitioned, Maritza. And you, played transition roulette, which you should not be allowed to do. I mean, there should be a system set in place for, crazy people like you that want to, jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. It's it's like playing jump rope or something, and you trip and you fall, and then you get out, then you get back in, then you get out, and you get back in. It's like you can't even make up your mind, and then you blame other people. You blame other people, like you blame me for you detransitioning. Look, Maritza, Mark, whatever you want to call yourself, you know, you did it to yourself. I did nothing to you. I didn't want you as Maritza. I wasn't attracted to Maritza. Maritza's not beautiful in my eyes. To me, like what I'm looking for, you know, in a person, you know, that's not the attractive scale that I would be attracted to. I was attracted to your fake persona, to your deceiving person. You know, you deceived me, you deceived Violet, you deceived Jessica, you deceived all of us, you know, because we saw Mark Angelo Cummings, the man, the stud, the good-looking dude, right? Yeah, we saw that guy. Whatever this is now, emaciated, alien-looking, wrinkled up, decrepit person that you become because you insist on not taking hormones. It's like, even like, you know, just doing due diligence as a medical professional that you are, you would think that you would somehow bother to do some research into using a low dose of testosterone. I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't hurt you. And what you're doing now is not helping you because you're just wasting away. You're going to get bone disease, osteoporosis because you're not taking care of yourself. Just because you're going back to going vegan, it's not going to do it. You know, people need hormones in their bodies. And you're afraid of estrogen and what it could do to you. And now you just don't want to take testosterone. It's like, and you're right. I wish to God that Portland wouldn't have given you like testosterone just because you walked into the clinic. And again, yeah, it was crazy. You walked in, you didn't have to present ID. There should be some kind of gatekeeping. I agree with you on that. You know, I agree. There should be standards and rules set for people to transition and to catch those ones like you that shouldn't ever bother. You know, you shouldn't come into these waters. You shouldn't. But you had fun. I mean, you gotta admit, you had fun. You had a great time. It was entertaining for you, right? You got to play your grumbly voice person. Yeah. You got to be that guy, right? You got to be that stud person that, you know, wooed women and wowed men and stuff. Congratulations for lying your way for 17 years. And prior to that, you were a relationship hopping lesbian. Like, you know, like you were just jumping on whoever and wherever, whenever, however, whatever. That was you. That's what you would do. You like love them and leave them and never look back. Cheat on whoever you wanted to. Take whoever you wanted to for the evening. Yeah, that's not me. That's not where I come from. I'm a better person than that. Yeah, better people than that. I have standards. You're just trying to reformulate yourself yet again, trying to see how you can maximize your effect, how you can gain audience and do whatever you want to do. Yeah, you're just retooling, yes. Because all of a sudden, the slay me with the Bible, going to hell in a handbasket isn't working for you. Well, gee, that's a rocket science. Who would have thought that, being a person that was offensive to others and put others in danger by telling them that they're going to hell, who would have thought that was like not cool to do? Yet, there you are. And I'm going to make my message so much brighter, and I just don't want to offend people. It's like, even that video you just did right now, that smugness, that outright, just, look at how you act. It's like, I am a baby girl. I'll always be a woman. That's something that you will never be. And it's like, I don't really care. Honestly, I know my lived experience. I know my past. I know that I'm not a biological woman. I understand that, right? But as a feminine person, the perception that is given to me by society when they read the social cues about me, my person, who I am, how I emit my presence, my essence, they don't go, whoa, that's a very feminine looking man. Gee, he's wearing good makeup. No. They say, ma'am, they open the door for me. They are definitely not treating me as an XY. And why? Why is that? Is it because I have an XX chromosome? Do they check? Do they know? Do they need to know? They don't. So, you go ahead with your XX little world and, I'm such a woman. I am frilly. Frilly. Oh my God. Frilly. From the person who hated to wear wigs, who hated anything having to do with feminine behaviors. God, how many times does your ship have to change directions in the wind? I don't know. It's like you go everywhere. Now you're a frilly woman, and I'm a feminine woman, and I don't really need to tell anybody. The people that know me, they know. It's like, people that know you, I knew you. And there's nothing feminine or frilly about you and your hairy back and your hairy chest and your stubbly face. There's nothing frilly about that. Nothing. Might have been at one point, but, I don't know. Again, ripping up cruise ship tables and knocking down plate glass windows in Ireland as a pre-transition person, that doesn't tell me a whole lot about frilliness. It's like, what frilliness is there in losing your temper like that? I don't know. I really don't. I think that you have a brain perception malady of some sort. Like, what you perceive is not what is. I'm sorry to say, but you're not a frilly woman. And you probably never were. Even in the picture where you're standing in your white dress, you're like, bodybuilding or something. I don't know. Not comfortable, not feminine, not alluring, not sensual, not, you know, not flirty, not anything other than awkward. And you're still awkward now. You're awkward. It's like, I'm going to church, everybody. And I wanted to tell those people, bless you guys. Remember, love yourselves. What is it that you always said? Don't forget. You know, I even forget what that saying is. It's like, it's so meaningless. It's like, love you, I love you, but don't forget to remember to love yourselves too. It's like, oh, and by the way, I'm going to do a show on trans women tonight because I can't get enough of that bitterness out of me. I have to make a whole freaking 2.5 hour show out of it. I want to drill Lynna to the ground and talk about how evil she is and how destructive she is and how, you know, she used me as a pawn. A pawn. I'm a pawn. I was the weak one. It's like you did the same thing to Jessica. That's a man. It's like, how pathetically rude and crude do you have to be that you would like publicly out your trans girlfriend, trying to shame them? Because that's what you do. You shame people. People that you don't like. I mean, okay, if there's an opinion that you don't like, they're useless to you. They're like less learned than you. It's like, and those of you who are offended by me, you need to just like, you just need to listen. It's like, listen to what? The rantings of a lunatic? Of a person who can't even decide whether they're a man or a woman? And now claims to be a woman? And wants everybody to think they're frilly. I'm frilly. I can be I'm not butch at all. No. I'm not butch at all. It's like, I'm a lipstick lesbian. I'm not a butch one. It's like, it's really pathetic where it's at. Really. You're just like, you're like falling down in that ditch, in that bucket of goop, and you don't even know where you're heading because no one's going to listen to your channel, you know, other than your little right-wing, you know, Trump flag waving friends of yours, you know, that group that, you know, is probably racist too, you know, people that want to take the rights away from black people and trans people and any people that aren't like them. So keep hanging with the right crowd there, buddy. Way to go. You're gonna do a great job just being a disgusting human. Because you make that video, just says you can't control yourself. You just can't. You know, I doubt you're gonna ignore my videos or Jay's videos. Jay made a great parody of your little, hi, look at everybody, look at my hands, oh, look at my nails. I do them myself, and they grow naturally, and they're so like, I mean, they're so like real, you know, because I'm a woman, and I have XX in my chromosome. Yeah, I'm a girl. And it's like, sure don't act like a woman. And I'm not talking about the stereotype necessarily. I'm just talking about how you emit your essence. So proud of yourself that you pulled one over on a testosterone-filled alpha male? Are you happy that you're able to be a chameleon and fool people? Because that's what a chameleon does. A chameleon hides, in the woods and shades itself in the color of whatever it is it's trying to hide from, And I don't think it's really something to be proud of that you're a chameleon, because that just means that you're a coward, that you don't like to face the facts, you don't like to face the truth. And what is that truth? Well, the truth is that you're a very masculinized person, and the truth is that your essence reads male. And the truth is that you took so much tea that it went to your brain and it fried it, and it turned it into an androgenized version of you. And as we know, hormones can androgenize or feminize, but they do one of the two things. And in your case, you became a man. And no matter what you do, you're gonna have a darndest time trying to be a woman. And honestly, I don't care if you meet anybody or if you're doing anything with anybody. I really don't care. So if you're trying to hide it because you think I'm gonna get mad, I'll be happy for you, actually, because that means that there'll be less time for you to focus on me, right? Because I'm like, I am not interested in you in the least. And if you find somebody, good on you. It'll break the odds that I have on you, because I don't think you'll find anyone with your attitude, with the way you, I don't have much hope for you at all. Me, on the other hand, I've already kind of alluded to what is coming my way. But you're gonna be shocked. And you probably shouldn't watch, because you're just gonna get upset. Oh, what's Lynna doing at this boutique trying on dresses? Oh my gosh, that is so wrong. And, well, gee, the person that I'm with will be like, oh, that looks so great on you. I'm so glad that you're able to wear that, because your happiness brings me happiness. See the difference? Women do like to go shopping. Women do like to try on clothes. It's not just a tea thing. It's not, it's just